There's no reason why your strength work can't be cardiovascular as well. If you're looking at your phone, you're probably not working out. This is lean body athlete Matthew Lee. I'm putting you guys through a normal garage gym workout. I've talked to people about that, and I've told them, I'm like, hey, I may be coming, when I'm talking to someone who doesn't work out, I'd be like, hey, I might be coming from a different place than you because I love this stuff. So I'm like, I can't wait. You dread it, I can't wait. And don't do things you don't like to do. There's so many different forms of fitness. Pick something you like. Being able to lift weights is important, but not the end all be all. I still need to be able to move my 220-pound frame, meaning I still need to be able to run, I need to be able to jump, I need to be able to crawl. The way I train has definitely changed from just being able to run, jump, and lift fast and heavy to being able to work for an extended period of time without being tired. How you doing, guys? This is lean body athlete Matthew Lee. I'm putting you guys through a normal garage gym workout that I do pretty much every day. Every time I start with writing things on the board. You don't need to write it on the board, but for me, it's like writing it in stone. If it's on the board, I have to do it. I'll run you guys all through this here in a second, but this is how I start every workout, a dynamic warm up where I'm moving athletically, just trying to move my body around. All right, guys, so dynamic warm up. First thing I do, I call them floor sweeps. So we keep the foot pulled up towards us. I like to walk up and down the floor. Kind of reminds me of being out in the football field. You're just pulsing on that hamstring, getting it to open up. Again, movement before a workout is best compared to like static stretching. We want a dynamic stretch. We want to move the muscles we're about to use. After that, go into a long lunge. Call this elbow to the heel. So elbow to the heel and then come up, relax away. 10 of those. Then we're gonna get into the second part, which I like to call heat up. It's gonna be bike, run, and lunge jumps. We're gonna do 9 times, 40 seconds on, 20 off. After that, we're gonna get into our strength portion. We have been working through a progressive overload phase right now. Today is going to be 5 by 5 at 75%. We're gonna do 1 back off set on that, and we're gonna do that for an AMRAP, which stands for as many reps as possible. And we're gonna do that at 70%. The next thing we got, and we'll move over here, is gonna be kind of our accessory movements, but I like to smash them all together. It not only gets me done quicker, but also gets my heart rate elevated, gives me a little blend of cardio and accessory movements all at the same time. So that's gonna be our workout. Let's get into it. As we move through it, I'll try and explain some more stuff to you guys. Now we're gonna get into the heat up. I set up a timer, keep me honest, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, times 9. So we'll do each movement 3 times, but we'll rotate through. So bike, run, and then lunge jumps. Repeat 2 more times. I also am a full-time career fireman. There's obviously a huge calling to have a certain level of fitness when it comes to my job performance. Citizens are relying on me to be able to perform at a certain level. I want to be an asset to my crew, not a liability. My job performance is a crucial part of being able to contribute on my fire truck. Squatting can kind of hurt sometimes. You're using 80% or more of your body's muscle mass, and if all of those muscles aren't primed and ready, something's gonna hurt. So for me personally, taking my time, having lots of warm up and then lots of warm up sets, ends up making those top sets, those high rep, high weight sets feel a lot better. Quite frankly, we don't really give ourselves an option. There is no option. We have to do this. We have to do it for our family. We have to do it for ourselves. I've got almost a 2-year-old and she is the center of my universe and I love her to death. I only pray that one day she sees the joy that I get and her mother gets from being fit and doing the work. Hopefully one day she wants to do it too. I splurged when I built this gym and I bought enough weights to have an adequate amount on either side of the bar, because though I am a dedicated person who works out, I'm a little bit of a lazy worker outer and I don't want to bring weights from one side to the other. So if you can, work smarter, not harder. All right, first working set, 315, 5x5. If you are gonna use a belt, make sure you're using it right. So many people either do one of two things wrong when it comes to how tight the belt should be. They either have it too tight or they have it loose. You should have that belt snug, not to where it's about to bruise your ribs, and not to where it is too loose. It should be pretty snug. The second thing is when you're lifting, you'll see me when I squat, I'm taking a deep breath in, my diaphragm's coming up, and then I am pushing. You even heard the belt there a little bit. Stretch. I'm pushing my diaphragm down and taking my belly button, if it were, and pushing against the belt. Giving my abs, giving my core something to push against. Bracing against the belt is a cheat code. If you're not bracing against your belt, honestly probably shouldn't wear a belt. Set 2. Yay. All right, now for the drop. All right, what did I say? 290? So 275. 275. 285. 2.5. Math, yay. The only kind of math I'm good at, barbell math. And maybe wondering why I didn't wear knee sleeves for squats. Well, I really don't feel like they do anything personally. But what I do like that they do is when you do lunges and you touch your knee to the ground on concrete, your knees don't get hurt. Thus, knee sleeves. If my conditioning's more of an emphasis on this kind of stuff, I'll have my rest period like predetermined, like 1 minute of rest, minute 30 seconds of rest, whatever. But right now I'm not really focused on conditioning, more so worried about strength. So I'll get to like 75% recovered, not fully recovered. I'll go back into it, probably less than 2 minutes of rest, and go again. Big point is like, for this set, it's like go completely unbroken, like lunges, drop right into it. The sandbag cleans, then the squats, done. Oh, here we go again. It's nasty, dude. This is so much volume. All right, 2 more of these guys. So finisher, we've gone up 50 pounds in the sandbag. We were at 100 pounds. Now we're at 150. I always try to finish pretty much every workout with some sort of core. You'll rarely see me doing sit-ups. If I'm doing core, I want it to be functional. I'm a fireman. I also do jiu-jitsu for fun. So being able to move my body and move other objects is important. So we're gonna pick up this 150 pound sandbag, pin it high on our chest, and we're just gonna take it for a walk. I'm gonna go out about 30 meters and then 30 meters back, much rest as I need in between, 4 times. Nice way to cap off a good day of legs. I personally believe that even if something isn't physically stressful, for instance, seeing something that is traumatic can have a very stressful response on your body, and your fitness plays a big role into that. Being able to process that stress and being able to handle it appropriately. I'm very happy that I've brought a certain level of fitness to my career, and I will never be caught in a situation where I don't bring the best physical fit person that I can to that job.